Hey guys, Blubber here, and today we are doing a part 2 to a video I did, I think it was 2-3 weeks ago, which got quite a bit of angry comments. But today we are doing, in my opinion by the way, Greenville's worst cars. Now just remember, this is my opinion. You guys can have different opinions on these cars. Some people like the cars, I personally don't, and this video is just expressing my opinion on these cars. I actually had to make a community post because people were like being like, oh, how do you not like this car? You're such a bad person. I'm like, I just don't like it. What happened to my camera there for a second? But yeah, anyways, this is my opinion. We're gonna go through another 5 ugly cars in Greenville. Let me know what you guys think about what 5 cars do you think are like the worst or like ugliest in the description below. Actually, these cars are not Legos. These are just, in my opinion, the worst cars. Part 2, if that makes sense. And yeah, let's get started. So first of all, we have whatever this thing is. It is a 2014 Bullhorn Vengeance. Now the thing about this car is that like it's not terrible looking, it just kind of looks weird, and the other trims for this vehicle are 100% fine. Like I have no issue with them, but it just kind of comes down to why this car is on the list. I see people drive this car around and I just think to myself, why in the world are they driving this trim? You can get any other trim that does not have this really ugly plastic bumper on the front and rear end. And let's just hop in for a good old test drive here. So you think this car, oh, okay, cool, right? Can this thing do... No burnout. I'm pretty sure this car is a CVT transmission. Look how slow the acceleration is. I'm flooring it right now, by the way. This car has no sport mode either. We're gonna go onto the main road here, and I'm gonna show you how like weird the driving is for this car. So here, let's head down this road right here, and you're gonna see like how weird it drives, I guess. So like it kind of slow, but then when we hit like past 70, it just speeds up. Like, it's weird. So here, we're going 60. Notice how like it just suddenly gains a lot of speed. It's like, it's really weird. I don't know what's up with the car. I mean, like, the car itself's fine, as I said. The other trims are 100%, like, they're fine. It's just, like, this trim's just really weird, and it kind of looks really bad. Yeah, that's why this car is the first car on the list. We're kind of, like, working our way down from, like, the least worst in this video to the most worst in this video. And yeah, anyways, let's hop into our second car. Alright, so next we have the 2021 Chevron Gleam in the LS trim. And I don't know where to start with this video. First of all, this car is expensive, costing like I'm pretty sure it's close to 15 grand for this car. It's a 2021, yeah. But like, look at this. This thing, it looks just, I don't know. And what is with the rear end? You're suddenly being like chopped off like that. And why is this like front so big? It's weird. And I don't know how to explain it. The car's just also like, it looks weird and it does not fit in place. Let's take it for a test drive here. Can this car do a quick skid? Oh guys, this car can do it can do a skid. Already better than the last one. Also, I don't know what it is with the like low quality rear end headlights there. Feels bad, but this car, it just isn't it. The horn, oh wait, no, and this horn too. That's a big no-no. We're in sport mode right now. Look how slow this car is in sport mode. Let's just wait till we get to top speed here. Not quite there yet. Still pushing for it. Still going. 123. That took us it took us to the end of the road to get to top speed. I just don't really know what to say for this car, because like I just think this car is pretty ugly, and that's mainly why it's on it. And why are the blinkers down here? Why can they not just be on the normal headlight where the orange is on the headlight? Like, it's the stuff like that that annoys me. And why is the thingy not on the bumper? Like, what I'm confused about is like, yeah, it's whatever you have it on the trunk, but how am I supposed to open the trunk if there's a huge license plate blocking where you usually open your trunk from? But hey, the car is wiper, so, you know, there's that. You can't enable them, though, which is unfortunate. I don't know, this car kind of falls down to, it's just not good value, as you can get so many other cars that are way better than this car, and it's just kind of not a good-looking car in general. Yeah, this was our second car in this video. Let's hop on to our third car, guys. Okay, next up we have a car that I already know there's gonna be that one person in the description or comments that's gonna be like, actually this car is really, really good. And it's like, okay, congrats, you like this car. But we have this Ford minivan, or as I call it, the Karen Mobile on a budget. Thinking about this car, it's a 2003 Falcon Breeze, the SE trim. The rear end looks all right, but my main issue with this car is whoever designed this car, whoever put this car, like, let this car go into production with these headlights. Like, what are these headlights? I don't know who would ever allow headlights like that to go on any type of car. Like, it looks like they took headlights from like a 90s, like early 90s to mid 90s Mitsubishi sports car and just stuck them on a minivan and you're like, bam, done, perfect. No, it just does not work for this car. And this car is a bit slow, but again, this car is actually pretty cheap. You're actually, like, if you don't mind it looking hideous, you're actually in pretty good value for how much people can fit in it. And you get a little roof rack too, isn't that nice? Okay. The horn's alright on this. It's kind of ecky, but... And what I find kind of sad is this car feels faster than the car we were just in. It probably isn't, but it feels faster, and that kind of says something, because I'm in a minivan. And the rims are alright too, it's just more or less those front headlights. No, big no for me. But it just kind of falls down to, this car is not per se a bad car, it's just an ugly car. And there's so many other better SUVs you can get, like the 2004 Caravan isn't the best looking isn't the best looking minivan, I would say an SUV. But that minivan looks far better than whatever this thing is. I don't know, it just kind of falls down to, not a bad car, but you have way better options. And yeah, this was our third car on the list. Let's hop onto our fourth car. We are nearing the end of the video now. Okay, and now for our fourth car. Thing is, this car was almost number one, but then I realized this car is actually pretty cheap, so I decided to knock it down to number two. But that does not mean it's not a terrible car. We have the 1988 Teeny, or as I call it, the Russian Volkswagen, or whatever this thing is. This thing looks like a car from maybe like the late 70s, early 80s. Then you take a little closer look, so you notice a roof scoop on the hood, which is like, okay, is this car like fast or something? Then you notice all the plastic around the car everywhere. Like, what is that? And I don't, the rims are also, I don't even want to get started with the rims. Let's just take it for a test drive. And also, why is the mirror only on one side of the car? Okay, let's just get going. Okay, this car is also really slow. Look at the speedometer. What speed do you think we can get this thing to? Okay, let's go get in a main road. Let's see the top speed we can get, because I bet this thing will not break 70. Oh wait, I think we already hit top speed, 66 miles per hour. You can't even go FRP speeds in this car. You can't even go FRP speeds in RP servers in this car. So, any roleplay servers watching this video, maybe you should make people who have a lot of offenses just drive this thing around, because what are they gonna do? Speed away from you? They can't. And what is this horn? It just hurts my ears. All around though, this car is cheap, so you are getting what you pay for, but it kind of falls down again. Why would you get this car over that's like every single car on this list kind of falls down to just why would you get this car over any other cars, you know? But yeah, this car, I would kind of put it under a meme car category. GV devs you're watching, it would be really funny if you like made, actually it'd probably do better on like a Honda Civic, but if you guys like made this car, or like maybe the 95 Civic had just a bunch of cardboard parts on it, like cardboard roof scoop, maybe a cardboard bumper or side skirt, that'd be really funny. And I feel like that'd be good on this car than the 95 Civic. Anyways, let's hop onto our final car, which is what I think is one of the worst cars in Greenville. Okay, next we have the 1996 New Car Deluxe. Now you're probably looking at this, what do you mean, Blubber? This car is amazing. You are mistaken. You're thinking of one of the other 20 clones of this car in this game. The Chevy SS thing from 1996. Cool car. Bit expensive. But this car, you're paying around the $26,000 mark. You can get a brand new Civic for that same amount. But no, you're gonna spend that like $26,000 to get whatever this thing is. And second of all, who would allow purple to go with blue? Who? Please explain. The rims are actually not that bad for its state. And what is this front thing? Like, can they really just not make this go all the way across? It's just kind of, this car just kind of hurts for me to like drive and look at. The worst part isn't even the driving. Also, what is with the suspension? It feels so high up the ground at the rear end. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if cars like that in the 90s were like that, but yeah. Okay, let's just get this thing on the road. It makes it feel better. You're gonna feel like this car feels like it has hydraulics. It doesn't have hydraulics, but it feels like it. It does burn so we can give it that, but look how shaky it is. Like, if you guys have ever played like Pimp My Ride or seen Pimp My Ride, you know when like they have the hydraulics, the car goes side to side like this? Yeah, no, you get the stock in this car, so you know, there's that, I guess. The horn actually is not annoying to me, so there's that. And oh yeah, here, so let's get up to high speed. Look at how high up that rear end goes, and let's get back up to high speed again. Then we're gonna slam on our brakes and see what happens to the car. Because also, what are these blinkers kind of questioning? You can't even see it if you're looking at the car from the front. So if a car is turning, you're not gonna know which way this car is turning because you're not gonna see the blinkers. Okay, so let's get the top speed. Oh yeah, this car does not have TCS, ABS, or any of that. No, it has none. So when you slam on the brakes, your car slides out of control and goes flying to the other side of the highway. So yeah, you know, that's nice. We love that. And this car is overly expensive, kind of crappy. It can do burnouts. We'll give it that. It can do burnouts. Here, let's see if we can do like a peel here. Okay, with some practice, you can probably get it to do peels too. But are you really gonna pay $26,000 for a car that's purple and blue, really ugly front end design, a questionable rear end, a car that's practically on hydraulics all the time? Heck, I should have done the station wagon version of this. That would have been even more crazy. But yeah, again guys, this video was all my opinion. I'll have the first part linked in the description below. I'll just say one thing: if you like the 2007 Toyota Yaris, don't watch that video, because I don't. What I found funny is the Cybertruck was on the list, but more people were mad at me about the Yaris than the Cybertruck. By the way, I like the Yaris, I just think it's ugly. It's a good car, it's just ugly. But yeah, the new Yaris is actually pretty cool though. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.